speak out way louder this time. You know, I can get loud. Let me tell you, I can. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Going on our first date to the movies. How do you feel?
It's about to be good. We're gonna enjoy this movie.
I'm just excited because it's our first time going to the movies together.
Yeah.
And I just looking forward to that.
What kind of snacks you like?
Popcorn, nachos.
Okay, well, you like jalapenos with your nachos too?
Yeah.
Me too.
Do you?
Yeah. Extra cheese.
Extra cheese. I don't know about extra cheese. I think I like it the way that they do it, but you know, I'm open. Definitely gotta have the jalapeno.
Oh. I'm TJ.
And I'm Chanel.
Welcome to
Matched at First Sight.
We thought it would be a good idea for us to go through these comments because they be funny and some be just outright like, what? What are you thinking? Like, I don't get it. But
Yeah.
we're gonna go through some.
Yes, so we're going on to so we're gonna be looking at this video right through the comments from this video right here. Okay. I just want to say that a lot of you guys are so sweet.
Yeah.
But some of you guys are not sweet at all. And I'm just like, where do you guys get this information from? Okay, all right. So someone made a comment and said, what people fail to realize is that once the person are serious, a serious connection can be made. I wish nothing but happiness for you both. So that was nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's very correct. You know, you can't do nothing serious if you don't put no work into it. So, you know, I think by the time a person realizes the next person isn't that serious, they start trying to make them into someone that they're not instead of just pulling away. That's what I believe.
Yeah. And as far as like, once people fail to realize that people are serious and they're serious, again, it's all about the intention starting out. So you want to be very intentional with what you're doing as far as dating and not going into it unintentional. So that's the key. I know a lot of people are trying to figure out like how to get, you know, to the person, to their person, and it's no rush. You don't want to rush it because everything works in God's timing, so you really don't want to like rush that timing. Like, he knows what you desire, he knows what you want, but he also knows that patience is key, and if you really truly believe in him, then you will wait. Someone said that TJ looks like
I know Richie. I don't see it.
I think we should put him on the screen because like
I don't see it at all. Please stop. I do not look like Nolan. I know Richie.
I don't know why they see that. Why do you think that? Have you ever gotten that, or this is like the first time you're hearing it?
I've heard it.
Oh, you've heard it prior to the show.
Yeah.
You guys comment below if he looks like, what's his name?
Leonardo Richie.
Or Terrence Howard.
Would you hand me that?
Yeah, man.
Okay, let me find another comment. I know a lot of people were thinking that the show was like not real. We thought it was fake. It's very much real. It's a real thing, and we made a real connection. Shout out to BM and Arlette. And if everybody's wondering what episode we were on episode 41. Let's get that balloon back, please. Yeah. So somebody said that we're in the honeymoon stage, so I'll let TJ speak on that a little bit.
All right, so honeymoon phase. We talking about what everybody goes through, whether you start a new relationship, even in your marriage. Like, if you start a new relationship and then you get engaged and have, even in the engagement process, there's a honeymoon phase. I truly believe that this honeymoon phase is a trendy thing to just throw around because maybe somebody isn't happy with what's going on with their life, or they're just jealous of that couple because maybe they want somebody from that couple. I don't know. The only thing is that we need to just spread positivity, honeymoon phase or not. We're going to be in many more honeymoon phases, from when we get engaged, from when we get married, from when we have our first kid, the first 5 years of marriage, the first 10 years. It's like we're always going to have that honeymoon phase. Oh my gosh, it's been 5 years we've been married.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? And we're going to go on a date. You're always going to have that. So if we're having a honeymoon phase now, good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. And honeymoon phase can be like you said, like throughout the entire relationship. It doesn't have to be like right in the beginning. I think people get confused when they say honeymoon phase or whatever, like the beginning, when the honeymoon is just like almost like you're entering something like exciting, new, beautiful, and it's fun, right? Like it's exciting. It's like going somewhere that you've never been before. So it's not a term that I think should be looked at in a negative way, or that people should say in a negative way. Yeah, I mean, that was definitely shade, you know what I mean? Just because like people have like these timelines on when a person should, get married, have a baby, start dating, start courting, like all these different ideas. And I get it, everybody has their own preference. But again, like we're moving at our own pace, which we've said repeatedly. Someone asked, how do you get on the show? If you go to their YouTube, Hot the Balloon or Find Love with Arlette, like they have in the description, like to fill out the form, the application, and you pretty much have to like book your own flight. Nothing is paid for. You pay for all of those things as far as your flight and your stay and the way you eat, whatever, how you get around, whatever. All of that is on you, right? So you're going solely because you just want to do this for yourself, whatever. But yeah, you just show them confirmation so that they can pretty much put you on the list to be like on the actual episode. So that's pretty much it. Once you show them that, then you're pretty much in there. How do you feel about people saying we look alike?
I don't know. I mean, if that's what y'all see, great. I mean, I feel like we love alike. We love the same. I love her. She loves me. And we're loving each other like we should be loved. And then what I mean by that is like you can be in a relationship with somebody and you love them, but they don't love you like you deserve to be loved, right? They might just love differently. They might have been brought up to love differently, or maybe you're just not that person for them.
Yeah.
So there's all types of aspects around what love looks like. But remember, love is the greatest entity. So yeah, maybe we look alike because we love alike. So yeah.
Aw, that's so cute. I never thought about it that way. I guess when someone says I look like another person, I'm only assuming they're talking about features. But that's a good way to look at it as far as like characteristics and the way that we both carry, ourselves, and the way we both like desire, partnership and relationship and things like that. So yeah, I kind of like that. I like that more.
I've seen a few comments saying this is not my sign, or this is not your sign, or anything like that. Listen, if y'all are watching this and we are moving y'all into the place of love, we are doing our job. Everybody deserves to be loved, right? Everybody deserves to conquer with love. Okay, so if that means that this is moving you and you think that you might have a chance to go on the show, go on the show. But know that going on the show is only putting you in a vulnerable state. So if you're gonna go out there and find love, then go for it, whether you go on the show or not. So maybe this is your sign to find love.
Yeah. And again, y'all gotta stop with the negative comments. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we were all raised, well, we all weren't raised the same, but everybody's kind of like heard the saying, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything. It's like when you put like negativity into the universe, like all it does is like come back to you full circle in different ways, So it's like, I just don't really because then you might discourage the next person who perhaps was thinking about going out to the show, and now they see your comment and they were already like indecisive, and now they don't want to go, when that could have been their opportunity to actually not only find love, but to just put themselves out there in a more like public way. So we gotta stop doing that, you know. And I think like just within the Black community, like we have to start uplifting each other and actually growing and learning from each other. And you can literally learn a lot from a lot of the peers, a lot of the people around you, people on social media. I mean, like, people are accessible as far as like when it comes to information. You know, you just have to be open and willing to learn and be honest with yourself about what it is that you actually like want and your desires. If you don't desire that, then that's okay, but you don't have to discourage the next person who perhaps does. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I should address that. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, so the comment says, the next comment, and I'm not gonna put people's names because I just simply don't want to. But it says, if it's a long distance relationship and he's Black, he's cheating.
What? That's not an answer to that. You're calling out a race by saying that and since I'm a Black man and because I'm in long distance that I'm cheating. Like it's very immature comment. That's that negative stuff we're talking about. And you know, and it's like, you can't assume, because it don't matter your race or gender, because either one can do it. I can assure you that a lot of men and Black men aren't out here cheating like we all think they are. So we gotta stop thinking that just because we're a Black man or we're in this type of way, or because Black women are that type of way, we gotta stop doing that.
Yeah. It's actually pretty sick that you guys like do stuff like that or say stuff like that. And then it's always like people that like don't have a profile picture, or you could just tell like they just like probably do this on a lot of people's like page, just make like all these negative statements and assumptions, and it's just pretty sick. And again, like, misery loves company, and I'll forever believe that. And when people make comments like that, statements like that, it's just the stupidity like that is just being in plain sight when people say stuff like that, because that makes absolutely no sense. Like, that's your opinion, like you feel that way, whatever, but that doesn't mean like what you're saying is true, because it's not. It's actually pretty ignorant to say.
Now, on another note, it's my job to provide that security for her to be able to trust me like I would like hope she does, right? The only way you can do that is really by being your authentic self, okay? Because when you're doing that, they will really pay attention more, like in an unconditional way. So if I'm being authentic and ain't nothing changing, I'm communicating, like we communicate to the T. We don't go very long without talking to each other, and we know what we're doing at all times. Because in a long distance relationship, long distance means communicate. You gotta communicate, regardless of whatever's going on. It only take nothing but 2 seconds to send a text message, okay? And we're open to call. We know each other's schedules. Like, we know what's going on. Like, I know for sure she ain't doing nothing. I can speak on that. So.
I know. It's like I'm not laughing because of what he said. I'm laughing because it's actually like true. Like, we legit like know each other so well in just this short period of time. But when you take time away, you look at the person and you just always look at their intention behind it. So time really has nothing to do with it. It's just all about the intention, and we have both been very much intentional, and that's why our communication is so strong. That's why our relationship is just like growing and blossoming the way that it is, because we are both two people who are being intentional with one another. another. Not only that, we're putting God first. We're always being open with each other, honest with each other. So it's nothing that we question at all about our relationship. So yeah, I'm laughing, but it's like a secure kind of laugh. So when you have a long distance relationship, you have to be extremely intentional. You have to communicate to the fullest, more than you've ever communicated with anybody in your entire life. So it's a lot of effort that goes into the relationship. And I think in the long run, it's beneficial because you get the opportunity to actually like get to know the person for like who they are. You know what I mean? Not what they can do for you, where you guys go, things like that, like materialistic things. It's like a really like intentional conversation, and we both do it because we want to do it. We clearly don't have to do it because it's not like we're accessible to each other.
Most long distance relationships fail due to unexpected changes. One of them is lack of physical intimacy. The next one is jealousy or trust issues. The third one is poor communication or time zone conflicts. And the fourth one is emotional drifting.
Out of the four, which one do you think is number one, if you had to just guess?
I think poor communication.
Yep, I was going to say that too.
Once you start communicating, then everything else kind of falls under that same umbrella.
Or lack of physical intimacy. A lot of people will like get involved in like a long distance relationship if you met them online or seen them on FaceTime or her on FaceTime a couple times. It's like you wasn't really what you was looking like in your picture. So like now I don't know about this, but the communication is there. Everybody's still on board, but like there's that hesitation of like you're really attracted to the person at that point, especially when it comes to like online or even on the show. Like you might see somebody and then you might think that they're attractive or whatever, then you start talking to them, then you're like, has that ever happened to you? But like you was attracted to somebody and then realized that you weren't.
Kind of hard to really like kind of pinpoint, but I know I started losing attraction after a person started like acting different. As long as everything, like we're gonna have our issues or whatever, and we're gonna get through it. We're gonna have turmoil. We're gonna have friction. All of those things happen. Ain't no relationship perfect, but if you don't take time to actually come together and resolve things, that attraction will fade away. It just will, no matter how good you look or not. Attraction wears off.
Wears off.
Wears off.
No, I really do. And I think like the physical, what a person looks like is just very surface. It's about who the person is, what is really the true attraction, and that'll like keep you in it long term.
Trying to get in it.
I'm talking about in it. It's like when you first see a person, you want to obviously be attracted to them, whatever. But after like a couple weeks, it's like, okay, like what else? Like, yes, you're cute, but what else are you?
That was fun. We just want to spread love the best way we can, and I hope that we are doing our part. I know that if we can help one person or one couple to come back to the table and just love one another, by our short time that we've been together, it's been great. And we just want to really thank our supporters.
Oh my gosh, it's our anniversary.
It is our anniversary. Look at that.
3 months. It's official. 3 months.
3 months. It's been, 4 months since the show?
Yeah, 4 months since the show, but 3 months since we actually made it official. Yeah, so we just want to thank all you guys for your support, all the love that you guys have shown, because honestly, we really do appreciate it. Like, we try to make time to make content and everything. And by the way, he's on board, because I know you guys think that I like pressure him to like make content and stuff like that. That's not the case. Would you agree?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm all for it. I'm just pretty chill. I'm down for whatever, but she's the one that is really much into it. Yes, we know.
Wait,
that.
hold on, no, because
Let me hold on. Let me finish. Because what I'm trying to say is that I support her because she has a desire for it more than I do. I support it, so therefore I'm going. But if I told her that I don't want to do that, then she'd be like, okay, cool. It's not a big deal at all. We don't feud over content. We don't at all.
Yeah, it's not a priority in our relationship. So, I mean, you guys see our little videos, but just know that I'm not saying you guys aren't a priority, but I'm just saying, like, we're not putting that above our relationship and our quality time. Now, I want to piggyback off of me not forcing him to do content because remember when you said that you wanted to start the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a part of like someone wanting, in a sense, to make content and things like that. It may not go as far as like TikTok, Instagram, all the other social media platforms, but it's still a platform where you kind of do like make content. So that was his suggestion for us to start a YouTube channel, by the way, because I'm tired of you guys coming at me acting like I'm pressuring this man to be on camera.
Help!
And he don't want to be here.
Help me, please.
Stop, because you're gonna make it worse. Then they're gonna be like, see, blink twice if you're in danger, all this extra stuff. So I just want to throw that out there really fast.
I'm just minding my business. That's all. Just mind my business.
There you go. That point. Okay, well, that's gonna wrap this video up. Again, make sure you guys like,
comment,
and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in our next video.